This is Robert Hollis. I hope you're having a wonderful and blessed day. And today's title is Introduction to Multi-Level Marketing, MLM. I was laughing with my wife. It's like I don't think I've ever done a video like this, but I wanted to be true to the book. And so I'll wait for Facebook. Thank you very much, Facebook. Go out there and share this with the world. It's pretty awesome. I was noticing since I started doing these videos, I've gone up 5,000 followers. That's pretty crazy. So hi, Bill. Appreciate you. Hi, Terry, my lovely wife. Thanks. Hi, Kai. Pam. Melody. Scott Kloster, the Reacher. Hey, John, how are you doing? And we'll see if anybody else jumps on here, and I'll go ahead and get started. Yeah, this is going to be a good one, Kai. No doubt about it. Moving forward, I just want to be, in people's faces a little bit. So today I'm reading my last chapter, which ended up being my first chapter. The basics, how to build your large, successful, multi-level marketing organization. And this is by Don Fela. Let me start out by saying that each and every one of you can search Don Fela on social media, especially like YouTube, and find all kinds of videos. You even can find videos to the chapters that I did. He keeps it way simpler than I do. And there we go. So today's title is Introduction to Multi-Level, or MLM, Multi-Level Marketing. Now, the first thing I want to do is make a correction to what I said yesterday. I went on Wikipedia, and Don Fela in Wikipedia said that he did his first book called The 10 Napkin Presentations, and it was in 1968. According to this book, he did the napkin presentations in 73. But he started network marketing in 1969. And it's pretty funny that, 68, and he wrote this book in 69, a year later. So first thing I want to say is Introduction to MLM, known as multi-level marketing, is the very first thing I want to say to each and every one of you is that happened to me 35 years ago. And one of the things that I want to share with every one of you is there's this thing called ignorance on fire. Ignorance on fire. And that really comes from a simple place that you get introduced to a new concept, a new idea, a new philosophy, something new. And because you don't know that you don't know, there's 4 stages of understanding and learning. And, like you've heard me say, speak to those that have ears to hear. We don't know that we don't know. And that was Bobby Hollis, the auto mechanic, 35 years ago. And listen closely to this, you guys. Man, every success book that I've listened to, or read or went through, there's this common denominator that shows up. And I posted that yesterday. And it's like, the most expensive thing you can do is listening to the wrong people. And so in Think and Grow Rich, Science of Getting Rich, all of these books, they all talk about you become who you hang around. And because of self-esteem and a lack of self-confidence, belief in ourselves, always beating up ourselves. Why the majority? Listen to majority. I'm going to say at least 95%, if not 97% of people listen to people that have absolutely zero understanding and knowledge. And so here's where I was 35 years ago. First of all, crying out to the universe, God, whatever you want to call it, man, I need help. I've been on workman's comp forever. I'm having everything shut off. I'm being evicted out of my apartment. I got a pawn loan on my used Toyota Celica that's got a different color on each quarter panel. And, you know, I was just in a very dark and desperate place. Very dark and desperate place. And, you know, basically losing my identity. I was basically told that I couldn't be a mechanic anymore. And I say that people do things for two major reasons. Two major reasons. One is inspiration. They actually, you know, a young child sees somebody in the Olympics or sees, you know, a swimmer like Michael Phelps or, you know, or sees a race car driver, or they find somebody and they go, you know what? If they can do it, I can do it. If they can do it, I can do it. And they have the right things around them, and for that reason, they start going that direction. My reason for doing things at the beginning was inspiration, but I got involved in this profession through desperation. So that's the other reason. People do things because they just had enough. They don't want to live life like this anymore. And so all I knew is I was yelling out there and just basically saying, you know, hey, you know, God, please, please, please give me the answer to this situation. Tell me what my new career is. Please guide me. I'm surrendering. I'm surrendering. You know, just steer me in the right position. And a friend called me up. I didn't know him well. His name's Sean Hennigan. He's always going to get credit in my book. You know, how is that working? Wrote this in 2012. Went to the top of a lot of sections in Amazon. You can go to roberthollis.com/free. And how is that working? You know, it's like freedom to rat race, a rat race to freedom. So it's like, you know, so all of a sudden, I'm just like, Sean reaches out to me, and listen closely what he said. Because this is hilarious. Because of his stuff in his head. He said, Bobby, have you ever heard of Amway? No, I have not heard of Amway. Well, it's like Amway, but it's legal. So those of you that see this video from Amway, I'm just sharing a story that he said to me today. Amway is 63 years old. 63 years old. And finished off last year, up from the year before, of $8.9 billion. $8.9 billion. And it grew $400 million from the previous year. Number one. And there's still people, and I'm going to say this word, and people are going to get mad. I hope they say stuff below. But ignorance is not a dirty word. But for you people, for people to say, oh, this stuff doesn't work, or hey, you know, there's something wrong with this. This is illegal. This is, you know, a pyramid thing. That's just stupid. And I know we're living in the world right now where everyone's allowed to have an opinion, and they can be anonymous, and they can say stupid stuff. I'm just telling you that I said to Sean, well, what are you talking about? I don't understand what you're saying. I didn't understand. I didn't know what network marketing, multi-level marketing was, direct sales, entrepreneurship. I didn't even know what entrepreneur. I've never heard that word. You know, I'm a simple guy. You know, that's the owner of the company. That guy is the owner. He's the boss. I don't know these big, long, fancy words. And so I went, well, what are you talking about, Sean? And then he said the magic things to me. He said, listen, I met this guy that's expanding a company, and I seen a copy of his check. It was attached to the stub. He made over $62,000 last month. I only had a couple of questions. How long has he been doing this? How long has he been in this company? 6 months. I found out later that he had been in the industry for 2 years prior to that with a company called Herbalife. Oh, another billion-dollar company. And so I'm just like, wow, I don't know anyone that makes that kind of money. And he says, yeah, with his proven training system and his proven marketing system and his proven training, he's showing people how to make $100,000 their first year with him if they follow this proven system. And a lot of people have made $10,000 their very first month working with him. Now, from the thing of calling out, asking for help, and then being in extreme desperation mode, I said, I'll come pick you up. I want to meet this guy. And I mean this. I still thank God every day, all day, that I didn't run in to a bunch of ignorance, over-opinionated know-it-alls that could have stole this business from me. That could have stole this from me. As you're watching this video, not everybody wants to be a doctor. Not everybody wants to be a mechanic. Not everybody wants to be a lawyer, an accountant. You know, we talk about these professional. Now, not everybody wants to be a plumber or a truck driver or a rancher. But here's what I don't understand. Why would someone say something negative about something they've never experienced or understood? We live in a really, really crazy world. And here's a real quick tangent I just want to talk about. You know, a lot of you, Terry and I, sometimes, got TV running in the back, and sometimes we'll watch, TMZ, get caught up with all the craziness in the world. And all the young people that he has in there, I'm a lawyer. And, this guy, Harvey Levin, just like, Ryan Seacrest, there's some of these people that have so many things going all the time. That's just who they are, right? And so, of course, I do this guy from People's Court, And all of a sudden, they started talking about the new Top Gun Maverick. And they showed a video of Tom Cruise coming in and flying a helicopter on an aircraft carrier and turning it around and landing it. And when he gets out of the helicopter, he's the only one in it. And immediately, one person said, oh my God, he can fly a helicopter? Do you know flying helicopters is more difficult than flying an airplane? And another person said, he not only has an airplane, he has a jet. He has a fighter jet, a MiG. He has a fighter jet. And I think that flying a fighter jet is more difficult than flying a helicopter. And all these people started going back and forth. I don't think so. No way. Maybe this, maybe that. He doesn't really do that. It was amazing to me. I should take the time to find this clip online because that's the world. All these people with different opinions. And finally, Harvey Levin just starts screaming to the top of his lungs. He's going, stop it, stop it, stop it, loud. And everybody stops and looks at him. And he goes, this is the kind of BS that happens throughout the world. Let me ask everyone a question. Who in here has ever flown a helicopter or a plane or a jet? How many people in here have a license to fly a helicopter? How many people have a license to fly a plane, a jet? No one raised their hands. And he goes, this is the world. All of you are arguing about things you have no clue about. zero knowledge. You're just regurgitating stupid stuff out of your mouth. And some of you, like you guys see on social media, actually make up memes that are lies just to get clicks. And I've been in trouble of doing that. I've read something on the internet and social media and then went, oh my God, that's awful. So-and-so died, and shared it with a couple of people and shared it. And then all of a sudden find out, no, he didn't. Wow. Why would someone be so stupid? I don't know. There's a lot of stupid, ignorant people on the planet, and a lot of people that make up stuff all day, every day. I never thought that we would have this word called trolls. So there's people that are purposely slandering and saying negative stuff to people just to get them to react. And so I say all this to you guys. Is like, I know what MLM is not, and that's what this chapter is all about. All I know is I met this guy, I did see a copy of his check, and he started teaching me principles out of this book. Then more importantly, he just said to me what I needed to do. He says, Robert, what did Sean say to get you down here? Well, he said that you made 62 grand last month and that you're looking to, you're expanding a company and you're looking for people that you could teach your proven system and training to. And if those people paid attention and did it correctly, that they could make 6 figures their first year and even $10,000 their first month. Robert, yeah. Did he do it with any excitement or enthusiasm? Yeah. See, and I totally forgot because I was the right person at the right time. I totally forgot that Sean said, hey, have you heard of Amway? What Amway is to me is the great-great-grandfather of this industry. Do you guys have heard of a company called Watkins? I talk about this in another video. Watkins was created in 1868. That's 154 years ago. And you can go to their website right now, scroll to the bottom, and become an affiliate for free. Now, a lot of you will not want to be a direct salesperson. Now, this is where a lot of people mess up. So long story super short, I did what he told me. I did make incredible money with him. I went to the top of 2 companies, the top position they had. And after that, I had another 5 times that I made it to the very top position of that company. The company I'm currently in, My Daily Choice, Terry and I have been with it for 4 years. We were able to hit super affiliate within our first year. We've generated over $3.8 million because we followed a proven system. And here's something that I really just don't understand about people. I understand if you don't want to be a lawyer. I understand if you don't want to be a plumber or a doctor. I understand if you don't want to own a funeral home. I get it. But why would you want to trash something that has helped someone like me and virtually millions of people that I know and thousands of companies never work for another human being ever again? That boggles my mind. So if you're watching this video and you're listening to other people that say negative stuff about it, don't listen. Don't listen. That's in Science of Getting Rich. That's in Think and Grow Rich. Don't listen to broke, undocumented, unhappy people. Stop it. Take the time to go watch my videos on building blocks and understand this industry. So let me just share with you a couple of quick things that this industry is not. So I love this because it's right in the chapter. So here's the three things. They say hold up three fingers when you're talking about this. This is not retail sales. Now, do people get involved in this profession and do retail sales? Yes, they do. But this is the basics on how to be successful, and it says don't do that. So only 5% of the people are sales types, and some people will buy a product that will save you money on your fuel. They'll buy it at wholesale and then go out and sell it retail. There's not a problem with that. But as you're acquiring customers, then you got to keep acquiring customers. And then you got to keep acquiring customers. And you put this list together. So I seen a commercial I was telling my wife about, Fuller Brush. And this person was washing all the windows from Fuller Brush. I went and looked. The company is 114 years old. You can go there and be a free affiliate. Have product drop shipped directly, just like you can be a free affiliate with Amazon, a free affiliate with Apple, a free affiliate with Microsoft, Walmart. Okay? Some people go to Costco and they buy cases at a discount of anything. Could be candy bars. And then they'll go out and sell those at retail, take that middleman profit from wholesale to resale and retail and put it in their pocket. This is not that. 2, direct sales. Direct sales, they have a direct selling association. And some people will go out, and now we get to drop ship. I look at Amway like a pager. Some of the people that are young don't even know what that is. But, when the first cell phones came out, they were like a briefcase with a curly cord and a big battery and a big antenna. They're not the phones that we have today. But guess what? They were the first cell phones, So when, Gordon Gekko is on the beach, money never sleeps. That's old direct sales. So there's a direct sales association, and there's the International Direct Selling Association. You can go there right now. They just put out their list, the Direct Sales Association, of the top 100 companies. And you'll see that the first, I think, 50, all make over $500 million. I think the top 10 or 20 make over $1 billion. And these companies are 30, 50, 60 years old. Direct sales, Mary Kay, Avon, Tupperware. These companies are still in business. And you can buy product and then go door to door and call your friends and family. Hello. Hey, can I show you this product? There's a lot of people that make a lot of money from direct sales. This is not direct sales. I don't do business that way. So when people watch and say, hey, have you heard of this company? Hey, is it a pyramid? I've done some of those things. I don't want to go door to door, call my family and friends. I don't want to be a part of the NFL club. No friends left. It's like, they were doing the business the wrong way. And maybe you watching this video live or recorded have been doing it the wrong way. Now, when I say wrong way, that's my opinion. I was taught to look for people that needed to make extra money and then get them in front of a video. I'm going to talk about that tomorrow. The proven system. The certain way that I was taught to do this business. So multi-level marketing is way, way different. It's similar to like Costco if you do MLM correctly. Everyone that buys stuff from Costco has a Costco card. And by having that Costco card, they can buy products from Costco. Well, with My Daily Choice or MDC, you can become an affiliate for free. And make an account, either customer or affiliate account, and then you could go in and look at the hundreds and hundreds of premium quality products that we have. It was funny, me and my wife were talking, and I said, step one, is getting someone an extra payday. Step two is return on investment. If someone came in as an executive, which I highly recommend, tax and freight, they're probably spending around $180. So I said, let's get them a return on their investment. And my wife went, what? And I said, yeah, we want to get them a return on their investment. She goes, you don't need a return on your investment on products that you need to use for you and your family. You're going to buy dog treats anyway. Buy good dog treats. You're going to use shampoo anyway. Buy good shampoo. You're going to drink coffee anyway. Drink good coffee. This is money that they were spending anyway. And I went, again, been with her forever. She's right. She's absolutely correct. People don't need a return on their investment. So I'm taking that out. So we got to get them a payday. And then I want them to continue making more in profit. 80% of the people that will get involved in this company to purchase premium quality products that are valuable, that are worth more than people spend. That's the Costco membership. Now, all we got to do is do what I talked about in the other building blocks about what if we built where people went out and got 2 people that used the product, and then found 2 serious people that want to supplement their income by a few $100s a month. And then we helped those 2. We showed those 2 how to get a payday. So that's in the other videos. That's MLM. Building a large organization of loyal, satisfied customers using premium quality products instead of giving their money to Amazon or Target or Costco or Walmart. That's how Amway became an $8.9 billion company, and why they made more in profit last year than the majority of the network marketing companies out there. Because every day they're looking for people. Hey, listen, Bill, do you know of anyone that would like to make extra money during these uncertain times? It's crazy with the inflation and the gas prices and stuff. I don't know if it's cost you more to live per month. Yeah, it does. Well, listen, do you know of anyone that would like to make some extra money by just doing a few simple things? Is this door-to-door sales? No, it's not. Is this a pyramid? No, it's not. People ask, how do you handle those objections? That's how I answer them. It is not. 8-year-old debt-free company in an industry that's 154 years old. But this is not your grandparents or your great-grandparents or your mom and dad's multi-level company. Multi-level very simply stands for getting paid more than one level. Multi, more than one. Levels of pay, marketing, moving products and services of value from the people that make it to the people who need it. That's how simple. Don't you guys find it interesting that most things in life are so simplistic? But then what we do is through the explaining of the products or the explaining of the comp plan or explaining of the company story, we turn this into sales. And 95% of people are not sales types. So just think of that, all right? Let me finish up on just a couple of things. I loved where they showed this. All right. So a pyramid is there's only a few people at the top, or one in this example. In MLM, there's room at the top. Do you guys realize that every company I have made a lot of money in, the company had already been in existence forever? It's like I got involved in My Daily Choice. It was already 4 years old. There were already people at the top of the company. But because I understand that it starts with me and works down, Terry and I were able to build an organization of over 10,000 people and go all the way to super affiliate, make over 3.8 million. So if you can start your organization, I used to show an example. On the back of a dollar bill is a pyramid. And there's an eye in the top of the pyramid. You know why an eye's there? Because I want to be on the top of my pyramid. See, if people understood this correctly, they could get in today and they could go all the way to the top of the company and they could out-earn Terry and I. They could out-earn Jenna. Because it's all based on your work ethic. It's all based on your ability to find people and show them the simple little things that they need to do every day to make a huge difference. I will bring up something that came to me really quickly in this chapter. And a lot of people don't want to hear this. They'll hear it from Jim Rohn. They'll hear it from me. They'll hear it from people like Don Fala and Big Al Schroeder. And here's what the statement is. I found it. I knew I could find it. All right. Okay. This is in the first chapter. See where the capital F is? Fortune. And here's where it says, listen closely. It says, you can make money and supplement your income by selling the product. To be sure, you can make a good living in some programs by just selling the product. So some people can just get in and do sales and do sales and do sales and do sales. You'll see later in this book that it talks about the salesman syndrome. And so everyone's selling, everyone's selling, everyone's selling, everyone's selling. So it says that you can make money by doing that, but you can make a fortune by building an organization as your primary function. So that's when I knew that, wow, all right, so I already made good money with my mentor, Bill Gould. And then I went from NSA, National Safety Associate, selling water and air filters. And then in the end of 1991, they decided to sell the water and air filters and get into nutritional products. They changed their name, Juice Plus. And then we left, and my mentor started his own company called Equinox, which I was one of very few people that was an international marketing director in that company and was only there for 9 months because I didn't like what he was doing to people. And then from there, you know, I knew that I needed to learn the right way to do this business. And I seeked out the people that were the most documented people in this industry. Not by someone saying they were. Not by them saying they were. I asked these individuals to show me their printout that now is called a back office. I wanted to learn from people that were making tens of millions of dollars a year. And through that search, that's when I found Big Al Schroeder. That's when I found Don Fela. And the simplicity of their books are just amazing. And it just blows me away to this date that people think they understand this industry. It's not sales. It's not teaching people how to sell. It's building an organization. From there, I became number one in a company called ACN. This was like in 1999, 2000, 2001. And then did it in Gano Excel. That time, I really got it down. I went back to the basics, which is this book. I never even thought about it. Back to the basics. That's pretty funny. And I created a video that I'm going to talk about tomorrow. And once I created the presentation, and then also more importantly, was the steps to success, the theoretical example of 2x2 or 3x3 or 4x4. Once I showed people how to make money and created those videos and put them online, 758,000 people, I put in an organization. We're doing over $4 million a week. $16 million a month. Don Fela, right now from his last interview with Simon Chen, is doing $12 million a month in volume. But when I stepped into that company, they made me the master affiliate. So I got to create the videos, the trainings, the everything that we needed to make this system fly. And now I'm in MDC. And when I stepped into MDC, I just very simply wanted to do this business simpler than I ever have. And what I did is I went out, drove deep, found people, blessed to have Melody. I knew her from a previous company, went to 25K in record time. Then Aaron Parker, he flew up the ranks. Then Candice Bird Davis, she flew up the ranks. Then Tomas Adam flew up the ranks by me just helping them drive their business deep. And then I stepped off the gas and still made $3.8 million. So moving forward from today, or the beginning of this year, because you guys see me do about a video a day, now I want to go out and find the masses, like Robert Hollis was 35 years ago. Clueless, understood that I needed to work hard and find a good job. That's all I was interested in. But I was smart enough to learn from the best, and I was smart enough to continue educating myself to get higher certifications, so I made more per hour. So that was the reason for putting these videos together. So it's funny that I ended up doing this one last, because now I'm going to put that on the top of the basic building blocks, and you got to take the time to study this industry. How well do you want to know this industry? So all you got to do is go to roberthollis.com/free. My son's going to put basic building blocks. This video is going to be first, and it's going to drive it all down. So I say this in closing. There's only a couple of groups of people. One group, they don't have a clue that anything is going on. And they don't want to know. That's okay. There's another group of people that think and are willing to say that they know more about this profession than I do, than Don Fela does. They just don't have the results. See, these are the armchair quarterbacks. You know what I mean? These are the people that, will tell you that they made money in the past. So what? So these are the people that say this industry is not good and you shouldn't get it. No one makes money. Anti everything. They're really anti everything. Then there's a group of people that splits into two. There's one group of people, and I love when my mentor told me this, and this was Roger Penske. This wasn't Bill. Roger Penske, a billionaire, said, Robert, the worst kind of success that you can possibly get is a little. Because you think you got it figured out. You did stuff that other people taught you to do. You were ignorance on fire for a short period of time, and you got results. You got results. And now you do, it's the definition of insanity. You keep doing the stuff over and over and over and over instead of learning the basics from someone that knows how to override 1 million active affiliates. Do you guys know I still haven't done that? There's 3 people that I learned from that did that. I have not done that yet. Stop talking about combined in your whole lifetime. Show me your back office right now. My mentor said this all the time. Before I listen to you, before I listen to you, before I listen to your opinion, before I listen to you, can you really quickly just log me and let's do a Zoom. It's free. Create a free account. It's free. And I want you to log me in the back of your organization. I want to see what you made the last 3 months. I want to know what you've done the last few years. Do you guys realize if you would just have the courage and the bravery to ask people to prove to you that they're making money in this profession, it would be over. People can go to Documentation Beats Conversation and see my documentation. Are you hearing me? This guy is documented. That's why I wanted to learn from him. He does things differently. It takes different levels of skills for duplicatable to get to 1 million active people on subscription. That's my goal. My goal is to get to 1 million active monthly subscriptions in my daily choice. So to be different, you got to do different. Like Maya Angelou says, when you know better, you can do better. And here's the last thing I'll share with you guys. You never ever will be able to say again in your life, if you go through the basic building blocks, you'll never be able to say that you never had a shot to make a difference. I stole that from you today. So you can't tell people, if I just had a chance, I'm a victim. No one wants to help me. America's dream is gone. Lie, 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 lie. If you go through these videos and reach out to me when you have any questions, I'll point, guide, and direct you. I will tell you exactly every step to take. And if you master those, you'll never have to worry about money again. And the last thing I'll say is I really thought it was really interesting when I first opened up this book and it talked about this chapter. Proverbs 3:27. I just think it's crazy to say, withhold not good from them who it is due, when it's in your power of thy hand to do it. That's me. I was desperate. I became coachable. I followed a proven system. I just did the things that I needed to do and master. And now I've been teaching that stuff to everyone I can possibly teach. So with this crazy economy, there's a large group of people that want their lives to be different. They don't want to live like this anymore. And if you believe in this and you'll send videos to people, you'll find the right people at the right time. If you try to do things that other people teach that are contrary to this book, then you deserve it. Did you hear me? Don't keep doing the same things over and over expecting a different result. So I'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm going to start talking about the little things through these chapters that I started doing to get the results that I'm still doing today. So I love and appreciate you. Thank you so much for staying in touch over these series. Make sure you share this video. Again, I'll put it up on YouTube at youtube.com/Robert Hollis. And let's get people to understand what this business is really about. All right? It's not about doing illegal stuff. It's not about ripping people off. It's not about selling people stuff that can't afford it. That's not what it is. So I love and appreciate you. If no one's giving you permission to succeed, let me be the best. And I believe in you, and I love and appreciate you. Talk to you soon. Bye for now.